I want you to breathe me. Let me be your air. Let me roam your body freely. No inhibition, no fear.
So I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I am going to be using a tiny bit of sticky tape just to get a couple of my lines just really perfect. So now I've got the sticky tape on my eyes and I'm looking a bit weird. Let's get started. First I'm going to just be taking an eye primer just to prime the lids of my eye. Massaging that in with my finger all the way up to the brow bone. I'm going to be doing probably a really dramatic cut crease today. So I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and first up in my crease I'm just going to blend this colour right there into the crease, and I think that one's called Milk Chocolate. I'm going to be picking up this red, darkish red colour right here. I think that's the colour Red Cordial. Don't quote me on this because I don't know the names of any of the shadows. I'm going to be creating a tiny little line in my crease. Now if you do have hooded eyes or anything like that, you can create a fake crease, but I'm pretty good with where my crease sits, so I'm probably just going to go a tiny bit up from where my actual crease is. Okay, now for the end of that line I'm just going to be winging it out to make like a double sort of wing, if you guys get what I'm talking about. You can just see what I'm doing there. Mixing the red cordial shade and this dark brown shade together and blending that just really slightly with a pencil brush. If I can find my pencil brush, with a pencil brush, just to make that a tiny bit more darker. This is going to also help diffuse the line a little bit. Now I'm going to be taking a small blending brush and taking the, what should I use? The dark shade, and really just slightly blending that onto that crease. Blending upwards, not down. Next I'm going to be using a white base, and I'm just using the NYX Jumbo Pencil on like a small little brush just to go over my lid, just so the product we lay down on top of it is going to really show up true to colour, and also make that cut crease really sharp up the top. Now I'm going to be setting that white base that I put down with this gorgeous shade from the Too Faced palette, and it's just a really pretty shimmery gold. So I'm going to be drenching my brush in that eyeshadow because it's gorgeous, and just patting that onto the lid. Now we've got that gold shadow down. I was going to leave it at that, but I feel like I want it just a little bit more intense. So I'm going to be taking this gold glitter sparkle stuff, and you guys can take whatever stuff that you own. I just found this one chilling in my makeup desk, so that's what that looks like. I actually think it might just be some from the store. If you guys are using glitter from the store, make sure you put an adhesive or some sort of glue down on your lid just so this sparkle doesn't transfer or like go down into your eye. Since it is from the store, it's probably not safe on the eye. I'm just going to be taking the Duo Eyelash Adhesive just because I don't have any glitter glue. Then with the concealer brush, just going to be taking that glitter and pressing that onto the eyelid. So now that glitter is on, you look like a disco ball, and there's glitter all over your hands and everywhere. I'm going to be taking some liquid liner, and I've never worked with glitter before and liquid liner, and apparently it is hard, so I'm just going to be keeping the sticky tape on just so I have something to work with. Now to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to be taking a black shadow, and this is a shadow from the Dreamcatcher palette from Nyx. Now I'm going to be taking a primer, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel. Oh my god, there's glitter all over my hands. Then for foundation, I'm going to be taking my Nars Glow Foundation in the shade Punjab. I'm also going to be taking the Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. And with my Chi Miracle Complexion Sponge, I'm going to be dabbing that in and pressing that onto my face. Now I'm going to be taking a tiny bit of my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC30. I love this stuff because you literally need like a dot and it goes so far. So I'm just blending that up underneath my eyes with my little sponge. And then doing the rest of my face highlighting with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Classic Ivory. So placing that on my chin and down my nose and everywhere else that you want to do that. Classic's Ivory does have a lot of pink tone in it, but I find that even being really yellow toned, it really highlights. I was going to do some cream contouring just because these eyes are so dramatic and I want a really dramatic face makeup effect, but I really couldn't be bothered, so I'm just going to do some baking. The powder that I use is the Face Australia Loose Setting Powder, just if you wanted to know. I just dab that under my eyes. I'm going to put that on my chin area and down below my jaw cheekbone, like the hollows of my cheeks, just to give it an intense contour because I'm just going to be contouring after this step. Now for my contour, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, the medium to deep matte bronzer, and with this small little angled brush here, just going to be doing some contour. Taking the darkest shade in the Chocolate Bar palette and just blending that underneath my lash line. Then taking a black liner, I'm just going to be lining my inner waterline. I'm just going to be dusting away the powder. Going to apply a small amount of blush just because my face just looks, I don't know, I feel like once you apply blush, your face looks like 10 times more like cute and actually like alive, like flushed. Then quickly taking my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal and highlighting the fuck out of my face. Taking the Rimmel lipstick, I don't know what type it is, Lasting Finish lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit, and it's just a really like nude lipstick. I would be using a lip liner, it's just I couldn't be bothered going and getting it. So I'm just coating my lips in that. It's not matte, it's quite a creamy glossy finish. Now that I have finished my lips, I am gonna do my mascara and eyelashes. Woo. And I'm going to just quickly speed through that because you guys have seen that. So guys, my camera just ran out of memory, so all I did was just chuck on some eyelashes, and these are just the red cherry eyelashes. I'm not sure what number, but I'll try and link everything down below for you guys. Thank you. I hope you guys like this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Mwah.